Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to That Checks Out. I am your co-host, apparently sidekick, Ted Wilson, here with the star of the show, Damon Bracchio, over there on the board, Brian. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we were sending each other messages right before we started, apparently.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other all week. Right?
Yeah.
I dropped a good one right on Damon. Right?
Yeah, he dropped one, and just we may share it on her page. I don't know.
Think we can.
I don't think we can.
Nope.
Okay, it's that bad. Yeah. Okay, but it's basically an artist rendition of NFL team logos as if they were male appendages.
Yeah, I just because you'll listen and complain if I don't. It was shared to me from Mike Duffy.
Nice. Okay,
so, we'll give him credit.
Very solid. Very solid. It got me giggling out loud before we started. Yes. Yes.
It certainly triggered me. Your reaction set me off.
And my posture. I had good posture during that, didn't I? So I know last week I said, hey, let's catch up on our week. And we went right in Strange Stories.
Yeah.
I like the way of doing that.
Oh, you did?
I really do.
Well, that's a good thing because I want to talk about something about my week.
Ma, there's no more deviled eggs on the roof.
Oh, the board has trumped me.
Yeah, I like this.
Time for Strange Stories with Damon, everybody.
Strange Stories. We start with this because you get great energy from it. But the thing is, my brain, what happens is I would get in the car and I'd be driving home and I thought of like 5 more things. And I'm like, what if we would have had that extra half hour? Well, guess what? We'll go through the stories and then we'll talk about other stuff and we'll have that time.
And now you can focus on the road and you won't murder all those people.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, I should have said something else.
Wayne May. Yeah, just yelling. All right. So you ready? This one is personal to me. So that's why I chose it. I don't know that it's great, but it's personal. Dogs are the newest weapon in Florida's battle against giant invasive pythons.
Man, Florida is just messed up.
Yeah. So
you saw that giant alligator? Yeah, alligator they had. I almost said crocodile. Like it's.
Oh yeah. That thing was monstrous.
Yeah,
it's like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Well,
I literally think like, oh, if I saw that, I would also make a film called Godzilla. Now it makes sense. I get it.
Yeah. It was from a short guy's perspective.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh my goodness, sir,
it's a big alligator. But calm down.
Yeah. Hey, all 4'2" of you can't be scared of everything.
Yeah, just don't walk your dog next to it. All right.
But anyways, dogs are the newest weapon in Florida's battle against giant invasive pythons. So the reason this hits home is because one, I want to move to Florida eventually.
Right. And you want to use your dog to bait pythons.
Right. So first off, if you're taking, let's say, donations for animals that are going to go into the marsh and find these things, reach out to me. Okay. Call me. That's all I got to say.
Watch. Well, that's the only one we're ever going to call on. Yeah, I heard you got a dog.
So basically, there's 12-foot-long snakes that are just decimating Florida's wildlife, is what they're saying. So they're going through. But on December 8th, the dog detector, the FWC, which is I think Florida Wildlife Commission, detector dog team. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Detector dog team. I don't know. What are we doing here?
I don't know. Well,
it needs a theme song, right?
Yeah. Well, it's pets and there's detectives.
Yeah.
So
now this is a detector.
Is this a side,
it's a DDT, detector dog team. Oh.
Does Wayne May have anything to do with this?
You know this Wicked Circle. It's Jake the Snake Roberts, DDT, coming back after the snakes, and he carried a python. Whoa.
I have just blown your mind.
I think I just did my own 6 degrees of separation in my brain. Wow. Okay. That was deep.
Yeah.
That was very deep. I'm serious. Like, I'm lost for words. It's like, that's a whole circle. Okay. So anyway, they caught their first snake. It was an 8-foot-long male snake, which I don't know how you tell male from female, but whatever. And snakes. Don't judge me. And snakes. I see you're looking at me like, I just sent you NFL teams. But anyway, they caught an 8-foot-long snake. All right. And basically what it is the dog team has 2 members. One of them is Truman, a black Labrador retriever, while the other half is Eleanor, a poinsettia. So I'm guessing, since one of these is a little bit smaller than the other one of them's like, hey, there it is. And the other one's like, cool. You know what I mean? I don't know how this works, but they go hunting 5 days a week, okay, in the field. And they're accompanied by a handler who's a biologist. This guy needs an awesome name. It doesn't give his name. It might be Wayne May. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because what better use for found dogs,
right,
than throwing them to snakes?
Yeah, maybe he just uses them for a while and then brings them back.
I found your dog bait.
Oh, this time I didn't find your dog. I don't know what happened.
Much larger.
I do have a snake, though.
Yeah, much larger reward for that Burmese python. Maybe you should have offered me more than $20. But anyway, what it is they'll follow the dog. The dog will smell the snake, okay? And then they'll be a safe distance back. Well, of course.
Right.
Okay, first off, I'm lathering the dog with like Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, all right? So that's
well, no, you grease him up because, that way it slides right out.
So it squirts.
Yeah.
You got a big catcher's mitt, so you get your dog back.
Yeah. The snake wraps around it, and then once the dog goes up in the air, you're like, there it is. Snake's right below that.
I just saw Crisco. He flew overhead. I don't think you name him after that stuff.
Name him Wesson.
I got my 2 dogs. I can't believe, and it's not butter. We're going to go out and find some snakes. Wow.
And then we're going to go home and...
Where are you looking? In the Land O'Lakes. Yes. Somewhere there's an Indian with a tear right now.
I'm going to salute the memorial to Country Croc. Never made it.
But basically, when they alert the companions with an energetic bark, they get a recognition reward. And that's in quotes. Awesome. Okay.
What? Do you want to volunteer now?
Right. It's like,
can I get a McRib?
Is it an Xbox? What are you giving away?
and an excited bark.
How much butter do you have? I need to make sure I can get out of there.
Oh, no. He doesn't need to get recognized for that. That's just his I have to poop bark. Settle down.
You know what's bad is they give me the butter and they go find the snake. And they're like, I don't think he oiled himself up. And then, what's that smell? I found the snake. I'm grilling him and I have plenty of butter. So we're fine.
I've never seen, but I heard snake is really good on the Blackstone griddle.
Oh, man, if I ever get a Blackstone, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to try that. But basically, so when the dog gets his reward, the dog handler then back away from the area, okay? And they clear it for biologist. Because, if I'm going to fight a snake, I'm thinking, I need a biologist.
Right.
I don't want Crocodile Dundee.
You just see a guy in a lab coat, like behind doing the shoulder shake and the neck, like loosening up, like, all right, it's time.
And then you got a whole crew. That snake is grass, man. That snake, his ass is grass. Then you get another guy lean over and go, they don't have an ass.
That's just grass.
That's just grass, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. So anyway, the way they train these dogs, they have, get this. Here's our new company idea. They train them with python scented towels. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So how do you
accidentally give them the baby's laundry?
How do you? Oh, they're dragging a carcass. They got this one. Oh, we gave it the wrong thing to sniff. They drop it. Where's my reward?
Oh my God.
You broke Brad.
Yeah. I just can't imagine that.
All right, so the python towels. I'm sorry.
Right. The one guy's like, give him this towel. It's my mother-in-law's bath towel. Give him this towel. You know what I mean? There's a guy over there like, here you go. Now
give it to the bigger dog.
Wow. So the funny thing is that now that kind of completes the story. But I just think it's weird that that's how they train them. It's like, you walk into Walmart and go, where do you keep the python scented towels?
Why couldn't they just get like a pool noodle?
Yeah. Looks like this, not orange. I told you we should have bought the green ones. I told you.
They were all out.
Yeah, they were all out.
It was purple and orange.
They were all out. I didn't want to show them the purple one. He comes back with Barney. He's like, where'd you find that? And what did you rub that towel on before you went looking?
Grimace goes into witness protection.
I hear they got purple noodles now. Said John Smith from Detroit.
Said John Angry Face from Detroit.
But see, if I used my dogs, the bad thing is the only thing my dog would, because it says they train them to like ignore other stuff in the woods.
Yeah.
So like if they come upon a squirrel where a dog might normally want to chase it, they don't. So, but if you use my dog, they're fine. Because unless there's a jogger or the FedEx guy,
I was gonna say,
you know what I mean? If there's a FedEx truck drives by, my dog is bigger than that van because she thinks she's going to, as we read about the the turkey last week, Turkey Tom,
right.
She thinks she's going to pack the tires. No, you're not.
Right.
If you taste the tire's going to bite back, you know? But yeah, so if there's no FedEx guy or jogger, she'll be fine. But then the only other thing I can think of is if they could train the python to ring my doorbell, the dog will go ballistic. So maybe it's not about giving them scented towels. Maybe it's about just throwing a bunch of ring doorbells out in the marsh and just waiting. Just waiting. You know? So, but no, I read that and I was like, man, yeah, that hits from so many angles because I want to eventually live in Florida.
Yeah.
And I do currently have a dog that I could donate for charitable purposes. I'm assuming there's a write-off, right? It's end of the year. So I'm trying to make sure I get all my charities in line.
Right.
Yeah. So, but Mac, any take on that? I mean, you're the savage killer here.
I do the killing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to the Everglades maybe 2 years ago.
Did you bring your puppy?
No.
Okay.
No. But that program, they did not mention that when we were doing
They did not mention that? Gotcha.
No. So it is definitely fairly recent.
Well, they didn't have Truman and Eleanor then. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old T&E from the DDT. You know what I'm saying? So.
From the FWC.
Yeah, from the FWC. I think that means F work for when it comes to that
Cuz?
dog. Yeah.
F work, cuz.
Yeah. All right. So I have two more. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah,
and especially
we certainly
'cause-
tickled ourselves with it.
You know what? But to tell somebody that they have python scented towels.
Right.
You imagine just seeing like somebody's air freshener hanging in their Camaro.
You know, no,
it's a python. You're like,
that one
ooh.
python's like, man, I hope they need new towels. Like, I'll volunteer for that job. Can I do that? Because you know they're killing most of them except the one that they need to make it smell like towels.
Yeah. Hey guys, I got some towels.
I'm a pretty scenty python. I can help you out.
Why do all pythons get killed on laundry day? Stop! He's putting it in the washer. Stop right there. All right, so I have two more. I don't know which one would be better. I'll be honest with you. I think I'm going to do this one first because it's pretty good actually. Domino's Pizza, okay, pulls the New Zealand Karen pizza promotion after online backlash. So
they had a Karen pizza promotion. And
Yes.
They've yanked it because people
Yes.
because people Karened it.
Right. So the U.S. pizza chain, now they're in New Zealand, you know, so they're trying to cash in on the online memes, right? And so what they did is they did a promotion. Anybody named Karen with proof can come in and qualify for a free pizza.
So they're trying to give back to the Karens.
Yeah. So what they're trying to do, because it says the online slang Karen has taken a life of its own on social media. It has become a negative term used to describe an entitled and self-important middle-aged white woman, and that is true. That's absolutely correct. But it also is absolutely fitting.
I was just going to say, which part are you saying is correct?
If you
that people do that or that it works?
Yeah, I don't care if you call her Debbie. I don't care if you call her Betty. I don't care what you call her. Legit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the definition of I want to talk to your manager.
Yes. Yes. So what they did actually that made their ad offered free pizza to Karens. All right. Not that they wanted to celebrate the kind of belligerent behavior, but it was aimed at the nice Karens. Okay. So their quote was, in 2020, Karen is no longer content to speak to is content to speak to the manager. She's now dobbing, which is an Australian for squealing, to her neighbors and refusing to quarantine or wear a mask. Okay, so that's what that's the stereotypical Karen. I'm not going to wear a mask. I want to talk to the manager. La la la. Hey, you don't have your dog on a leash. We've seen all the videos. You know what I mean? We've seen them all.
Yep.
All right. So we know this stuff. So basically, when they did this, was to prove that everybody's not bad. Okay. And she's one of the nice ones. That was how they kind of go. Karen, she's one of the nice ones. Okay.
This is taking a turn. Isn't it?
So it is a weird turn. Okay. But basically, what they gave him was something that says it's an unexpired coupon because, you know, Karens also like to get their coupon.
That's true. Yeah.
And, you know, a couple days after they expire. But soon after the ad went live, okay, there was actual issues with it. basically someone wrote it. Well, people were writing in saying you shouldn't give us free pizza. One lady named Karen wrote in and said, please donate my pizza to someone who can't afford pizza. That's cool and all, but I hate to say it. If that's your problem, like if you're the guy who killed Tom last week, right? Okay. I don't think that you're looking for a free pizza. You follow me?
Right.
I mean, you have bigger agenda. You're not looking to murder Karen and get her free pizza either in New Zealand, but I don't think you're doing that. But essentially, what it boils down to is everybody else became a Karen. You follow what I'm saying?
Oh, everyone else got upset.
Everybody else who's not Karen
became
a Karen and bitched so much that they basically they pulled it. They pulled it. So anyway, the
well, does anyone check like the population of Karens in New Zealand? Is like a popular name?
I don't know.
In New Zealand?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Is there like 4 Karens?
Yeah. We're giving away 100 pizzas. 100 pizzas to people named Karen. There's 4 of them. Like, this is going to be great. Yeah.
It finally pays off.
Why did you just do like a weird president voice? What was that?
I assume New Zealand Karen stuck.
You have a New Zealand Karen accent you've been practicing at home?
Prove me wrong. You get a New Zealand Karen in here and we'll check.
She's the K from the NZ, baby. You believe that? We need to get a towel and wipe her down so we can find her. That's what it is.
What?
Well, the dogs, they'll go find her. We just need a Karen towel. Come on, man. Join us.
A New Zealand Karen towel.
Yeah.
Those are more rare.
Yeah. So
you're not going to find that at Kohl's.
I just thought it was awesome that you're basically what you're saying is
you've turned people into Karen by doing a nice thing.
You're like,
for
here,
Karens.
I want to do something nice, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa. How about we hold that
That's
up
always
a little
how
bit?
it is. Like we've literally crapped on Karens for so long. And someone's like, hey, let's do something nice for her. And like, well, wait a minute.
Right.
Why just the Karens?
Yeah, but everybody that's been named Felicia has been really feeling bad for a long time.
That's true. They were like, what's up? Can I get some garlic knots? I mean, what do you got over there at Domino's? Can I get something?
Heard you got some new cinnamon rolls. What do we got going on there? Bye, Felicia. So
it's like what? It's like $9 for 9 pizzas at Domino's right now. Come on,
right?
Give me a break.
Yeah,
I get it. They were giving away free cars, and people are like, wait a minute.
Yeah, if I was Karen, I'd be like, I don't want your trash pizza. So I tell you what,
call me.
Yeah. I swear, if that's our first like real promotion, I just call the trash pizza. We're gonna need to timestamp that.
Yeah,
got it.
But so anyway, if your name's Karen, and you live in New Zealand,
you're out of luck.
Yeah, you could have had free pizza. If you waited to listen to this, you missed your mark. So my last story, and this one I think is probably going to be the best one, is your grandma's more likely to die from surgery if it's the surgeon's birthday.
Wow.
Because they got to jet out to the party or they're drunk for the thing.
So we had this debate before, remember, about should you have your birthday off?
Right. And we took some heat from some people.
Well, I took a lot of heat because I don't believe that you should.
And
I don't really
still
care.
Right. They're still wrong.
Okay. But here's the deal. There may be one group of people that I'm willing to give off on their birthday.
Doctors?
And it might be surgeons. Well, these are surgeons.
Okay. Surgeons.
So
wait, hey, Andrew, are you a surgeon?
Yeah.
Still can't have your birthday off.
Yeah. Lori will fight for you to have it off, Andrew, but otherwise, no, you're not. You're not.
You guys can get together, have a petition.
Go work where she works. They give everybody their birthday off there.
Right.
It's not a hospital. So, but anyway, it might be. I don't know where she works. I probably shouldn't say that. Maybe it is
I do.
hospital.
I'm not going to say it on the.
Okay. All right. So it is not a hospital.
It is not a hospital. You can say that.
Yes. I'll take what is not a hospital for 200, Alex.
Where Lori works.
Moment of silence. And we're back.
And we're back.
All right. So that was for Alex Trebek. So anyway, basically, they said that the elderly people, this is for elderly people now. So here's where I find the snafu, because it says your grandparents. Okay. So already.
Well, actually, it's more our parents now. But.
Right. But Father Time is not, he's on the side of the surgeon, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's your birthday. That's cool. Ain't much time left here. I don't know. But a lot of them croak within 30 days.
But is there a reason? Like
they have a 30-day mortality rate on that have had up from 23%. So it's a 7% increase on people, elderly, who have had a a surgery performed while it's that doctor's birthday.
Also,
on
so I
his
don't
birthday.
get, is the doctor like thinking about cake later? Or are they already on a sugar high? Like, do they have to get to Chuck E. Cheese? Like, what?
Do you
What's
think?
the?
Yeah, I got these tokens burning a hole in my pocket. I need a spider ring. But yeah,
I need 3 Tootsie Roll stat.
but no. So it says these findings suggest that the surgeons might be distracted by life events that are not directly related to work. Okay, so and now these people they were ill enough to need a surgery at a significant age.
Yeah, because usually they don't do that, right?
At an advanced age. So to be honest with you, I mean, there's a lot of red flags there, you know, but I think the biggest red flag would be I would check to see if there are any birthday cards. Like I would ask to see the doctor, like the doctor, where's your quarters? Do you have an office?
Yeah.
And I would look for birthday cards.
If they're using the balloons to knock you out.
Balloons,
Yeah.
right?
Why am I stuck in this balloon? Where's the
She's
anesthesiologist?
going to talk
Happy
real
birthday.
funny while
Yeah.
she counts backward from 100. 100,
199. Wait a minute. I don't like that.
confetti. But if there's like any remnants of cake, like what'd you have for lunch today? You know, you just see the doctor, there's frosting on his upper lip. You can see it behind his mask. You're like, oh no, Nana's a goner, you know? What do you, but they get 30 days.
They get one of those Disney pins that's like, it's my birthday on his scrubs.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
But it's got a Grim Reaper on it.
I saw my next birthday. You might not.
Hey, I tell you what, we're gonna give you the gas. Start singing "Happy Birthday."
Well, I guess here's the thing. It's like if you're a surgeon, you've gone through an extreme amount of schooling and training and all that stuff, and yet you get distracted by a date that comes around every year.
Well, but you've said the one name to me that comes to mind.
Andrew?
Yeah, where it'd be like, Dr. Andrew, you're needed for surgery.
Yeah.
Hold on. I hope I get my wish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then into surgery.
Right.
Can't believe I got to work on my birthday. I'll show them.
Exactly. They're not getting quality work today.
His mom's FaceTiming him to sing happy birthday to him. It's 12:57, Andrew. That's when you were born.
Sing it twice. I'm washing my hands. I'm scrubbing up to go into surgery.
I can't imagine though. Like, so seriously, I guess you'd have to go in and you'd be like, I got to meet the doctor. All right. And then you're like frisking him for like cards, you know, or wait. You're looking at the garbage can.
Well,
there's a bunch of paper plates in there. What do we got going on here?
This is when my thing, it turns in reverse, you know, when you're like, when they like, what's your date of birth? And you're like, today, 40 years ago. Like, doctor, what's your date of birth? Today. Oh, no. We got to reschedule. Yeah. It's taken 6 months to get this window. 6 months from now, we can do it again.
Yeah. I have one 6 months from now.
Yeah.
No, I'm busy that day.
How distracted are you on your half birthday?
He's got
Does you think Andrew takes half a day off?
He's got that button on. It's my half birthday.
Well, we can only do it in the morning because I have a half day.
Wow. So in this regard, if you're going to give anybody a day off of work on their birthday,
It's people that tend to murder people on their birthdays.
yeah, I'll go with surgeon.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go with surgeon.
Yeah. There you go. That's your reward for all that schooling and training. You get your birthday off.
But it did say elderly.
Right.
And they get a 30-day window. So the bad part is what you have to do is you have to be like, wait a minute.
How long did it take him to trace that back, though?
I know.
Like that trend back.
But what kind of weird stat are you going off of too? You're like, well, wait a minute.
I mean, they say baseball has some weird stats, but that one's like, hey, check this out. Dale, come over here. Quick. Look at this. 30 days ago.
What's your BTD, birthday to death ratio? You mean like my on base percentage? Kind of. But I need your BTD.
You're in a 40-day window. You're an outlier. We can't take you.
Yeah.
You throw off the stats.
Wait a minute. You were born on leap year? So we can get
How
three
elderly
successful.
are these people? I mean, were they 30 days from death anyway?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like we woke her up out of a coma
Right.
to tell her, you're not going to make it. Thanks for waking me up. You know?
Don't you say it.
Yeah.
What day was I operated on? Don't you dare say it.
I tell you what, though, the next time I have any kind of surgery, I'm going to just start singing happy birthday to the doctor. He goes, how'd you know?
Yeah,
I'm going to be like, oh, no.
Yeah. You're going to reach down, grab the wheels of the gurney and like wheel yourself out. Sir, you're strapping stuff. I don't care. You're just dragging stuff out.
You didn't have to spin your gown around like a cape. You're not a superhero because you whirled a gurney. I wanted
Can you
to
wear
do
it the
that.
other way in the first place?
I wanted to do that. I was chasing a pig with my
you
laptop.
don't wear it like a cape. You wear it the other way.
Dun, da, da, da. No, sir.
No.
It's backwards.
Yeah.
And I would not dun, da, 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 anything that I just saw.
Can you do more of a wah, wah?
Yeah. You need that sad tuba guy following you around. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Wah.
This is a crazy ass hospital we're in.
Yeah. Can I have your tada gown?
Teddy.
Like their collections. Damon's wearing this tada gown from the summer collection, you know. It's like a sundress. I'm just spinning around. No, too much spinning. Stop.
You've never seen the sun. My God.
I think we got Brian going. Look at him over there. Mac is dying. Holy crap.
Yeah, he's dying because he's picturing you.
He's dying because he had surgery.
Open-fronted gown.
He had surgery 29 days ago on the guy's birthday. He's slowly dying.
The worst way to find out is you come out of the anesthesia and your family's just sitting there with small paper plates and forks eating cake.
Did I sleep till my birthday? No, it's his.
No.
Damn it.
No. Wow. And then they just like hit a clock and all of a sudden it starts ticking. It's just a 30-day clock. Here's your window.
The worst part is the whole cake is on your chest. They're using you as a table, and they cut it because they knew you weren't going to move. You want some cake? Just give me a piece. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't have any solids. You're going to all liquid die.
This is like after every surgery, until you fart. You're going to need to fart. Like every surgery when you're done, you're going to need to fart.
I've had quite a few endoscopies, and usually they're upper, thank God. But
Yeah.
you'll be in. They put you in the same like shared waiting area, but you're behind curtains and stuff. You know, it's not like a like a barracks where you can see everyone, but you're in rooms where there's no sound barrier.
Yeah.
And you'll just hear the ottle people over in the rooms like, well, we need you to pass before. Like, could you use a different word?
Yeah.
We need you to pass before we can let you go.
Well, if that's the speech you're giving, these numbers are way off.
Right.
Look, the doctor can't go home to celebrate his birthday till you pass. We skewed the numbers. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
That's a killer question, though. Next time you go out, you're going to be, I need one of them to-da gowns. No, you don't. So yeah, see that one when I read the title, you both looked at me like, wow, yeah, this is the finisher, huh? Damn, and this is the good one. But no, I just picture either you or your family, not really you, because if you're going in for surgery, odds are it's you're not in perfect health. You know,
Right.
maybe you are. Maybe you're just getting a broken bone fixed or something. It can
that's
happen.
true.
You know, but if you pass from a broken bone, you know,
What were you doing in there? Well, it was my ankle. Why did you go in through my throat? I don't
Right.
understand.
Seems so weird.
Seemed a long way.
But no, I thought it'd be neat to see just teams scouring the lunchrooms of the hospital. Where's the cake? Whose birthday? We gotta know. You're just shaking people that are eating cake. We gotta know. Whose birthday is it?
They say that if you're in a room with 23 people, that's the smallest amount of number you can be in to stack the odds that you'll be in the room with someone the same birthday as you. So it'd be like
What?
1, 2. Yeah, you don't need a whole bunch of people to be in a group to somehow land on someone that has the same birthday with you. So if they push me in a room with an operator,
I've never heard this. This is
on my
absolutely
birthday,
correct.
yeah, I'd be like 1, 2, 3. What's your birthday?
Yeah. And you see the guy behind the glass and you find out there's two guys behind the glass. Damn it. Shift change. It's like, wait a minute.
Now I got to count again.
Yeah.
That's true, though. You talk about the behind the glass. It's usually the X-ray people. I know
Yeah.
we're going on a tangent here, but
Yeah.
the thing about X-ray people is I love is they zero Fs. They don't care.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you go in there with pain and they're like, okay, we need to like put you in this pretzel to get this shot.
Yeah.
And like move your leg this way. The reason why I'm in here is because I can't move my leg.
Yeah.
Like, did you not get that?
Told you, I lived it. It was the.
This is 2020. Can't
Right.
you get a thing that can just take a picture of me and you can figure it out from there?
Right. And then they throw that lead blanket over your junk. You know, they drop it down. You're like, hey, thanks. You know, and then
I appreciate the thought, but not the effort.
Then they run behind the counter, and I'm like, well, so you don't want any radiation at all, but everything but my non-tadaaaaaah parts are getting radiation right now.
Yeah.
You know what I
We're
mean?
only taking a picture of my arm. Can I just get a whole suit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's my lead suit?
Where's my Larry the Cable Guy flannel? I will take that right now. But
I need to lay flat, sir. This is as flat as I get. I'm all curve.
Yeah, have you seen me? There's no flat spots. And she's like, sir, there's one. Turn your gown around. Damn it. I can do magic too. And she just spins it.
We're gonna make your masculinity disappear.
Yeah. Hey, today we're gonna do a Ken doll. You know? Why do you keep calling me Ken? Yeah. All right. So hey, can I do the dead to me list?
Yes,
then?
please.
All right. So the dead to me list have a couple entries this week, and they're pretty significant actually. The first one, I think you'll both agree with me, but it's people who have to say. And I have this in quotes, people who have to say I before E except after C out loud while attempting to write it. Do you ever watch people that do that? Like they're writing the word receive, you know, and they're stopping. They're like, and you see their mouth moving and you're like, are you really reciting the whole I before E except after C?
Well, they're probably the same people that have to say the alphabet to know what letter comes next.
Yeah.
Oh, J.
Yeah. I got an L. What's next?
MNOP? No,
Yeah.
that's not it. No. You messed it up.
But those people are dead.
How many people do you see like that?
Mostly people that I have interactions with
Are they
for a short period, you know, or you'll be doing stuff. And when I say that, it's not really, I don't want to stereotype then, but that's the,
so they don't get their birthday off is what you're saying.
right. Yeah.
They're not surgeons.
I before R except after B in the word birthday. I don't think that's a law. But no, it's just when I see that, or somebody will be writing something down and they'll get to a word and it's like, okay, what are you doing? And then you see the word they write and you watch your mouth move like they just did the I before E rule. Like they said it out loud.
I haven't seen this.
You've never seen people do this?
No. You?
I rarely see
What about-
anybody write. I'm just impressed when somebody under 30 can write in cursive.
Oh, that is a thing too. You're
true.
right.
Or read it
Or
anymore.
read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right
Yeah.
now, and trust me, I've been doing a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean watching, like I was telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I look very forward to
are you?
Yeah. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no.
Or are you?
Yeah.
Arr. I'm really having fun
What
with
are you doing while watching?
Huh? Treadmill.
Treadmill?
Well, remember I told you put the TV right over the treadmill?
Yeah, I saw the picture.
So I have to take what's nice is I'll start a movie, and the Pirates of the Caribbean movies are quite long. So I've been watching those. I'm on the last one right now.
Yeah.
So, and I've seen most of them before, but like I see parts with the kids at times and this and that. It's really neat to watch them. And luckily I started with the first one. I didn't know which one. I'm looking at dates then. And I accidentally started with the first one. So I was like, yes, I get to watch it in order and know how it goes, you know, instead of watching like, you know, I guess Back to the Future wouldn't be as bad, but if you start watching other movies isn't Star Wars like that? Or
Yeah. Well, they started them out of order, so
Right.
it really doesn't matter anymore.
right. But I'm saying there's certain stuff that if you don't pick up, you know, like Teen Wolf, if you don't watch Teen Wolf,
you totally lost Teen Wolf too. This doesn't look like Michael J. Fox at all.
So anyway, people that do that, and I guess it does bleed over too to people that like count on their fingers and count. Like it's just that mentality of just don't do it in front of me. You know what I mean? That it annoys me.
But Mac's right about the curse, other stuff. Like we were always told, you need to know this stuff because you'll never carry a calculator with you. Now everyone does on their phone and stuff.
Correct.
But I still try to not use it as much as possible. Like if suddenly it's, you know, you're multiplying 4 numbers by 5 numbers, I'm going to pull out my calculator. But if people are adding up, especially when you see people at restaurants, like the tip.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to figure out what 20% is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just move the decibel, multiply by 2. Boop, you're there. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
No, people don't. They don't know those shortcuts.
yeah.
though.
They don't. Yeah, they're
That's not Common Core math.
yeah. Oh, don't even get me started.
So
Don't get me started.
is that on your dead to you list?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
I know
Ted has
some
a
people.
list.
Here's the thing. It's dead to me that it's the only option. I think you should teach people in multiple options and let them decide which one works for their brain. Because I bet Common Core math works for some people better than standard math.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
But that doesn't mean you should throw standard math out or
Correct.
old traditional math. Because I think in my head, I used to do Common Core math to check that because I would do that in my head. I would do it a couple different ways to make sure my numbers are right.
See if you come up with the same number.
Yeah.
Or if
And
you're
I think
close.
one of them was I
Yeah.
think one of them was a spin on Common Core. But
Yeah.
if that was the only way
Yeah.
you taught me, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the same thing though. But see,
Yeah.
I do it like I'll be looking at numbers. I'll be watching a house show with my daughter, and they'll be doing
Oh,
something
like
on there.
wrestling?
Yeah, like in-house wrestling.
Right.
That's what we do. That's all we watch. So usually it's cockfighting. So it's good that it's wrestling now. Yeah, we've upgraded.
No.
So we timestamping that?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't. And no means no.
Gotcha. Okay. So, but we'll be watching a show, and I'll say, oh, well, if they sell that, I said, then they're getting this amount per square foot. And I'm in the ballpark.
Right.
You know what I mean? It might be $257 a square foot. And I go, they're going to get around $250, a square foot. Because your numbers roll like that. So I'm right, or you're right in what you're saying. You'll get a number, and you'll work it a couple other ways in your head and go, as long as I'm close, then I know I'm there.
Right.
If I come up with 590 in my other way, it's like, wait a minute, we're wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
So you should have other avenues to get to your end.
No, that's very big of you. Because when I watch home shows, all I can think of is you're 23 years old. Your budget is $1.5 million. You can change paint colors, you dumbass.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way it's painted.
Yeah.
It's the colors.
Yeah.
Everything else is perfect. The location, the schools, it has a pool, it has 3 offices, 18 bedrooms, 4 baths. That comes with a live-in staff.
Because we might have kids someday.
Yeah. Comes and lives in staff. I don't like this slate clip gray. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass. Like, how many times? Oh my God, it just drives me nuts.
Yeah. I don't want to pay a painter to come in here.
Yeah, no, God. Yeah, it's 25% under my budget. I can't afford to paint.
We saved you $17,000. Yeah, but paint's probably going to be a couple $100.
Yeah, that's
yeah. The paint's not free.
Yeah, it's got to be at least a couple cans, right? I can't do that.
So, hey, next thing it said to me, Hooters restaurants. Yeah, that was a big one. It's hard for me to put that on the thing.
What?
It's hard. It's very hard for me to do. What are you laughing at? That was really hard for me to do. It's a big one. So first off, Hooters no longer has their steak sandwich, which dead to me for that.
Is that a COVID thing?
Huh? No.
Or did they just take it
No,
off?
it's a not on the printed menu thing and no longer have it thing.
Well, yeah, a lot of people redid their menus for COVID.
Yeah, no. This is I said you have. Oh no, we haven't had that in a long time. Well, I don't go there regularly, so this isn't a huge dead to me, but it is a big dead to me because I liked it. And you get buddies together and they're like, oh, let's go there. Well, my kid turned 21 yesterday, so we said we jumped across the border and went to a Hooters for him so he could have a lunch, right? And it was terrible, just terrible. And then we walked in because I called and I'm like, are you guys open? Yes. Is it appointment or are you taking like reservations or you walk in? Walk in. We walk in, like, it'll be a 45-minute wait. No worries. I'll wait right here in the vestibule. Oh, we'll take your cell phone number. We'll call you. That seemed shady to me. I didn't like that. Right.
It's kind of commonplace now.
10-4. The other thing that didn't happen though is 40 minutes into it, never got a phone call. So I said, let's just go back and stand in the vestibule because they said 35 to 45 minutes and it's been 40. Let's go back in there. So we go in and my wife walks up to ask if, when it'll be ready or whatever, a table, because there's 5 of us. So it's not a 4-top. We need one that seats 6, right? So they said, she goes, oh, and she looks down. Chuck, my kid, very observant, 13 years old, walks back to me, goes, Dad, he goes, our name's already crossed off there. Like we're either sitting down or they're not looking for us. Right. And I go, okay. So I'm waiting. So then Nicole comes out a couple minutes later and she goes, well, they said they tried calling you. I says, no, I've purposely made sure that I had full signal on my phone and my phone never rang. I said, so no, they didn't. And that's why I didn't like the whole phone call thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not physically standing there. They have an out. So.
Well, if I saw you, I'd literally be like,
right.
hey, can you wait outside?
Yeah. Of some other restaurant.
Right.
But so anyway, so then they tell
Red Lobster has a good.
So they tell my
steak
wife
sandwich.
that they called me 4 times, right? Well, out of 4 attempts, I think one of them would have rang through, right? So whatchamacallit, I walked back in there and I said, well, we'll wait then. That's fine. They go, you get the next table. So the next table that pops up is a booth. There's 5 of us.
Yeah. Well, just one of you negates a booth.
Yeah, that's not comfortable, right? And I'm not going to cram in there. And I'm like, I look and I says, no. I says, not. I told her, I said, no. I said, we'll wait for a table then. It's not going to work. She goes, well, I said, first off, I drove an hour to get here. So we're going to have lunch. Okay. I said, second off, I said, that's not going to work. We're not going to cram in like that. And it's not going to work. And,
if you go back in time, I can tell you where you can get a free pizza.
First off, I was proud of myself. I stayed very cool the entire time. And I'm usually the one after a while, because I mean, I'm frustrated now, right?
Oh, I can tell.
I'm very and my family's hungry, so they're way more angry about being hungry than they are about the situation. Dad's handling the situation, so as I'm standing there, I decide I'm just going to stand here, but I'm not going to go back out in the vestibule. I'll stand right here, so I'm front and center. And I watched as they were bussing tables, and when they finally had one come free, the other lady from the other side that does the to-go order, she comes over, she goes, well, somebody just called me back from your number. And I says, no, they didn't. I'm like, here's my phone. I took it in my pocket. I go, it's right here. I said, I haven't missed a call, and I haven't made a call. And she looks and she goes, oh, she dialed the wrong number 4 times.
Oh, good.
She dialed the wrong number 4 times. So if you dial once and nobody answers and you have somebody come into your restaurant, maybe.
Well, now they can't find you, though. So, what, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that?
They told you to leave, right?
Right.
They can't come
Right.
get you.
Right. So they said, hey, go wait. You can go wait in your car. Okay, cool. So, they went to the dollar store, whatever, next door. And then we went to the car. But it's one of those things where it's like, hey, well, we're going to send you out of here.
Right.
So that's why they're dead to me in many ways, which again, the odds that I need to use Indiana Hooters ever again, I get it. But
wait, is that the restaurant or
yeah, whole state, whole state full of Hooters.
Don't need them.
Yeah.
So is just that single Hooters dead to you, or
see? I haven't
chain?
quite because of the steak sandwich. I think I have to.
So what did you have?
Huh? I had a burger. I don't like their chicken wings at all. I don't care for them.
I don't either. I usually get a chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care for their chicken wings. So I used to get a ribeye steak sandwich with American cheese. They'd put a little cup of potato salad next to it, and I get some cheese fries. And since I was cheating yesterday, that's what I wanted to cheat with. I'm like, dude, this is what I'm doing. And then you don't even get it.
Wait, hold on. Did you hear what he said?
What?
He puts American cheese on a steak sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's going to talk to us about olives.
It's weird.
It is weird.
It's good.
No.
You shut your face. So I still got the list open. You want me to add names?
I'm already on it perpetually. What do you?
I thought we were on there.
Yeah.
So the last one is Elton John is dead to me.
Why? Because the song's not about Tony Danza. It's about Tiny Dancer.
Exactly why.
Nailed it.
Yes. Yeah. Because apparently, Who's the Boss? It's Tony Danza are not the actual lyrics. It's Tiny Dancer. And what the hell is a tiny dancer? Okay.
Well, we found out about that earlier in the tadaaaaaah portion.
Yeah, but I never really, I was never sure why he wanted to, count the headlights on the highway with Tony. I just didn't question if he's a big fan. I would count headlights on the highway with Tony.
You would do a lot of things.
You know what I mean?
On the highway with Tony.
So Elton John is dead to me because I really thought we shared a common core, Common core love for one Mr. Tony Danza, American icon, legend. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put Andrew on here too, even though we talked about him. I'm gonna put him on here under Elton John because I'm more disturbed by Elton John because I really thought he wrote a loving song to an American icon. But Andrew, because of his desecration of the American icon when he made the Pony Danza, and he put his face on the front of a horse. Now, mind you, the horse very healthy stallion. So you know what? Sure, Tony is too. Okay.
Yeah. He is a stallion.
Sure. So it might be fitting in that way. Okay. But I don't. What's the noise? Why I hear
I get it. I was just trying to.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, but we're putting it into we touch your brain. I don't understand.
He's a healthy stallion.
Is that what you're laughing at?
We got some NFL things we can show you later.
How do we break Mac?
I don't know.
So many times today.
I don't know.
Oh my God. So yeah, I was really turned off by that. I was very angry. So angry.
This is just for people who are catching up with us later. This is the week before Christmas. I brought a gift for Mac today.
Oh yeah, you did.
I brought a sign for the outside of his building so the mailman can actually find this place.
Well, because it turns out we get mail here too. We'd like to get it.
That's true.
It
was more for us.
Yeah, it was a very selfish gift.
That was the part I wasn't saying out loud.
I will tell you though, if we get another one of them candles, I'll break that sign.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to need a cut of that money your grandma sent.
Yeah. We're going halvesies on your gift. We're going halvesies. I brought gifts.
You brought gifts.
I brought gifts too. But I brought gifts for both of you. Unlike one of the selfish. Apparently, I know Damon in Chicago is a one-way street, but Ted in the studio here is also a one-way street.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that. But no, I have gifts, and I'm going to make noise getting them.
Should I have gotten you one of those KFC fire logs? Someone asked, like, why doesn't Taco Bell do that? And I'm like, well, a fire log from Taco Bell is an entirely different concept.
Right. Brian, you're going to have to come get yours, Brian.
Turn on the lights.
You always come and get it anyway because you always go over for the coffee. So I figured you'd be up walking around by now anyway.
It's weird that all the gifts today are the same shape.
Yeah.
Like the gift I got for Brian is the same shape as this. I don't know what's going on.
Well, what I got you guys is actually collectors. So you should probably take it back over to your microphone and open it. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to really enjoy it. They're collectors.
Don't need to wait for him to open his before.
Oh, no. You guys can do it at the same time. Why not? We're not going to go by age. Who's oldest? You get to open all your gifts. But there was a lot of thought put into this yesterday because I had time while I was waiting to go into a restaurant. So I was perusing stores.
Oh, was this at the dollar store you previously mentioned?
No. This was at the Christian resale store next door. And I'm going to be honest with you. What? This is amazing. What? So what do you got? What do you got, Brian? What do you got, Mac?
Vic. How do you say this?
Vic Damone. It's Damon with an E. Vic Damone. Huh? Vic Damone LP.
I got Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah. But yours is a double.
For you. Yeah,
yours
I got
a double
album.
It's a double album. And he's wearing your pajamas on the back.
Mine was signed by somebody named Vok.
Yeah?
Yeah. It says right there, VOCK.
That's awesome. Well, now,
hey, I know you're not Vic, but you're Voctamone. Can you sign that real quick?
So, ta-da! No, but the price tags I felt would desecrate if I pulled the price tags off on the front.
This one says $11. That can't be right.
It's $111.
Yeah, it does.
I
see what you did there.
Yeah, it was $111.
I see what you did.
Both of those were $111
Collectors.
piece. Not that we're keeping score, but I significantly overspent on people who didn't do anything for me.
The album inside is the Bee Gees. Oh, I got a triple.
Oh, did you actually get an extra one?
I did get an extra one. I got an extra Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh, man.
Parrot in Time is what it's called.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
I have a functioning record player. I'm going to sample something off of this and put it on the pod there.
First song off this
I figured Ted would have
album.
access to one too, so I wasn't sure.
First song off this album is Baby, I'm a Want You.
I'm a want you?
I'm a Want You.
Wow. He's ahead of his time.
Yeah,
Because that's how they talk
I
now.
know.
That's how they talk now.
He actually uses the apostrophe. So he's a little bit different.
So, hey, gifts. I mean, nobody said thank you yet. I'm just pointing that out.
Thanks, Damon.
Yeah. You're going to spend that.
E.
Thanks, Vic Damone.
Yeah, Vic Damone.
I feel like I'm the victim of Damone.
Victim moans. So,
Well, now I don't feel bad at all about not getting you a gift.
well, you figure it was $111.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Probably 110 of that was the ink for the pen.
Yeah. My wife goes, "You're going to pull the price tag off?" I said, "No, I'm going to accentuate it."
I'm going to turn my F into a B+.
I did.
Hey, the Chicago Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra played on this.
Really?
Yeah. This is a Chicago
See?
production here.
See? That's why I figured you'd appreciate it. You're welcome.
This album's from 1977.
Yeah. You're almost from 1977.
I know, almost. Also available is his greatest hits. Where's that album? I only got 3 albums here.
Dude, I only had $222 to spend on you guys.
The artist Peggy Mann is also featured on this.
See, we got her funny name of the day. What's her name? Man, sir. She's a man.
She's a Peggy man.
And today's her birthday. Don't let her sing.
Don't let her. Yeah,
There's also
She
a-
should
Don't
be
let
at
her operate.
home.
Yeah,
She should be at home. So other than that, I had a good week on the Facebook page too. There was a lot of stuff thrown up there.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't aware of I've heard of the Taco Bell logs for the fire, But yeah, the KFC logs.
Yeah, they had them last year.
Did they really?
Yeah.
So it's not a new thing for this
No.
year. I wonder, have you ever burned one? You don't have a fireplace, do you?
I have an outdoor fire pit, and I'm almost considering getting one just for the novelty.
Yeah. Just to
But
see.
I bet they're probably all sold out.
Oh, I'm sure. But no, that was my question was, does your cholesterol actually go up just when you burn it,
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does. 99, 98. Oh, no.
Confetti. The other one that I liked, too, a buddy of mine, Scott, he put up,
The
where-
time machine one?
the time machine.
Go back at it a second ago.
Well-
That one.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's from Nick. I like that one because that is true. Where women would actually like they go out of their way to do something monumental, and guys would just go back and be like, "Hey, pay
You're about to
attention.
get busted.
Pay attention. Bad stuff's about to happen.
Yeah.
Pay attention." Yeah, here he comes. We did that all the time.
Yeah,
When
boss
you're-
is coming.
Yeah, you're in the shop, and like the OSHA guy walks in the front door. You're like, okay, you go talk to him, and then everybody runs back to the shop and like, put your safety glasses on.
Because this company is gone, I don't care about it anymore. When I worked at the Kmart distribution center, the training I got for running the forklift was literally, if OSHA comes, you're just sitting on it.
Yeah,
That was it. And they wondered why I destroyed like an entire pallet of Kool-Aid my first day. Sorry, OSHA didn't show up, but my training never kicked
in
in.
their defense, you had your red sweatshirt on, and you just went, "Oh yeah."
I hate you. Oh yeah.
Where's our Kool-Aid? Wasn't me.
I liberated my children.
Yes. And I'm just sitting on this forklift.
All right, so which one's the one you were talking about?
Hey, what are we looking for?
No, the one that I liked is where Scott asked, he goes, "Do you ever wear your wife's clothes to work?" And I'm thinking to myself, first off, not an option for a guy my size.
Yeah.
People would notice.
I think that was actually on your wife's page.
No, that was on our That Checks Out.
Oh,
page.
there it
Oh,
is.
there it is.
Yeah.
I think it was in relation to that though, because your wife wore your shirt, right?
Yes, she did. She wore my. Well,
Well,
she
she
said.
swam in it.
Yeah, she goes, "It's Christmas tie day," and
She had to use ties to tie it down.
And I need a collared shirt. Yeah, I'm like, "Hey, you look like a Macy's. Like you're gonna float away. They're gonna use your tie to hold you because you have a mountain of material around you around your frame." No, it was.
Is that Mary Poppins? No, it's just Brachio's wife floating away.
Well, first she tucks it in. She goes, "What?" I go, "You could jump out of a plane and live." I'm just telling you right now.
She's walking and just.
It's like one of them flying squirrels. All that material just flopping around.
She looks like she's carrying one of those inflatable wacky like tube guys.
You put on some club music, you'd have seen. Woo!
Is there someone dancing in your shirt? Nope. That's just all material behind there.
Then you're talking to her like, "Wait a minute, I just saw you." That's the shirt. It dances by itself.
Yeah, I came around the corner like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's still back there.
Well, I told her, I said, at least then layer up under, like put on half your wardrobe so it looks like you're packed. She got like 14 shirts underneath there. But no, she wore that so she could wear a tie, and I just laughed. But so then, yeah, Scott put up there. He's like, "Hey, do you ever wear your wife's clothes to work?" No, I don't. Mostly because I don't fit in them.
Yeah.
I really would. I'd love
Damon,
to.
your leg's turning purple.
I would love to double my wardrobe. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to
Chuck
you.
would like it because he wouldn't have to wash clothes as much.
Well, then they'd be able to track either one of us when they send the dogs. Wait a minute. Who are we going after? This shirt smells like
Well,
Dame.
the dog just shows up and just all confused.
This is Nicole's shirt. The dog's like, "No, it ain't."
The nose knows. It always knows. Yeah, why don't they just use Toucan Sam?
Who trained the dog to flip us off? Who taught him that? Yeah, Toucan Sam.
They could just make the python smell like Fruit Loops. They'll find them all.
You're just
I've
throwing.
never seen more look at disgust from
You're
Mac.
just throwing grenades of Fruit Loops and watching them go off.
Follow my nose. They always. It's like it's eaten by a python.
or that stupid owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a python, Mr. Owl?
Oh, wow.
would shove a Tootsie Roll up its ass, but we don't know where its ass is. He's a snake.
You keep shoving the Tootsie Roll in grass. We told you.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
Anyway, that was fun. That was really fun. You know what's weird? I have other topics on here that I really wanted to talk about.
We're gonna hold those.
But we're gonna hold those. We're gonna hold those. Other than I will ask a question for next time. Is there any more satisfying feeling? We're gonna end on this. I don't even want an answer. I want you to ponder it. I want you to stew it. Stew it.
No, it's hot in the studio. No,
but I think we'll put it on our page too, though, and we'll ask everybody. But is there any more satisfying feeling than popping a biscuit tube? You know what I'm talking about? When you're going to make biscuits?
Yeah.
You know, that's just that pressurized, and then the biscuits come out. And you're like, oh, that's a ta-da moment.
Yeah.
You know? So
that will remain a mystery. Until next time.
yes, it will.
Damon likes to talk to himself for himself, so go ahead, sir.
I'm Damon Procchio.
That was terrible. That's been Damon Procchio and Ted Wilson here at Audiohive Podcasting Studio with Brian.
We got echo.
Checks out.
As I clap into the microphone.
Oh, look at all these red lights flashing. No, it's the meter saying stop. That hurts.